To rename a system, we'll need to use a hub tag along with a bit of data we need to gather. The Galactic Hub's way of renaming a system involves adding a tag before the actual system name. Here's a fake example. We'll look at each of the parts. First, the brackets for the tag, one at the start of it and one at the end. The word hub in all caps, the region number followed by a dash, no spaces. Part of the galactic coordinates, and the system name. It is preferred to keep the original name. In some cases, however, it may be possible that your organization may ask you to name the system differently for special projects, such as finding a new capital system. Now, come on, let's go. Let's go take a look at a system and work on renaming it. Don't worry, after this short exercise, I'll post a few made-up examples to help you out and a few more things. So back in space, let's take a look at what region we're in. For that, we'll need to open the galaxy map. Here, you can see that we're in the Eissentam galaxy, more specifically in the Euclid region, which is number 27. A link will be available below with more details on the region names and numbers associated with them. We need to get the glyph numbers, which will translate to the tag numbers. One of the easiest way is to look at the glyphs from space. So here in photo mode, we can see the glyphs in the left bottom corner of the screen. For the purpose of this exercise, we'll keep count of the first 4 glyphs, going from the left to the right. We don't actually need the first glyph, but if you're not used to this, it might be best to record it on a piece of paper or a notepad, just because we don't want to insert the wrong glyphs in the hub tag. So here we have bird, sunset, galaxy, bug. So our next step is to go to No Man's Sky's Portal Decoder website. This is going to provide us with the first 4 glyphs number or letter values. Let's enter the glyphs. So we have the bird, sunset, galaxy, and bug. So this equals to 1097. As we were saying, feel free to take note of that information if you'd like. We only need the last 3 digits. So we'll drop the number 1, and in this case, we'll drop the 0. I'll explain a little bit more about this later in the video. Before we rename this system, however, let's take a look at the second method to get the glyph coordinates for renaming a system. The other way to get that information is to land on a planet and install a signal booster. As you can see, the last 4 digits at the end of the signal booster are similar to the first few glyphs coordinates we took note of earlier. Again, we only need the last 3 digits, which is 097. So, quick recap. As you can see, you can take the glyphs from the photo screen or the data from the signal booster. We drop the first symbol or number and then look at the last 3 we've taken. Always drop the first letter or number, then remove all zeros on the left side if they are first, without having any other characters in front of them. For example, if the codes would have been AE0C, we would have removed A, but not removed the 0, since there's a valid symbol before it, in this case the letter E. Zeros are only invalid if they are fully in front of everything else. Time to rename this system. So we'll open the Discovery tab and we'll add a tag to this system called Unabarak. So Hub 27-97. 97 we kept from the glyphs that we had earlier, and 27 is the number associated to the region I'm in, Oitrevoid. Never switch screen while you're in the middle of writing the new name. If you switch screen in the middle, you may accidentally cause a click, a button press, or other, and it could save that name the wrong way. Once it's saved, you cannot go back. It's set permanently. For the exercises, we'll use a fictitious system, all made up. We'll say it's region 77. You can use one of the two portal decoders shown below here on the right, or any other method you'd like. Some people print the glyph table on paper and do it by hand. That's fine too. Here's a list of fake portal addresses for you. You can try them in game if you want, but it's at your own risk. I don't know where it may or not lead you. So here we have 6DC3. We keep DC3. 000F. We get rid of all those 0, we only keep the F. F200, we'll keep 200. C40E, we keep 40E. 9ABC, we'll keep ABC. B0D1, we only keep D1. First, you want to verify the region you're in. Are you in hub space or outside of the region? In the Eissentam galaxy, there are no actual hubbers since we've absorbed them, hence the 27 regions. Inside hub space, please use the number assigned to the region. Outside of hub space, in a system that is immediately next to a numbered system, for example in the Euclid galaxy, use hub X for the start of the tag. The letter X takes the place of the number of the region. For more information on hub X or hubbers, please contact your civilization group. The No Man's Sky Wiki has a list of regions for quite a few galaxies. Some links will be posted below the video if you need help finding more information. And as usual, of course, your civilization group may be able to help you. Don't forget, before typing anything in the Discovery tab, perhaps write down the future system name, just to avoid any typos. If you have to switch screens before you are done renaming the system, cancel your changes. Changing screen may result in an accidental button or click press and submit the incorrect entry. This applies mostly to PCs. Once the name is submitted, the change is permanent. There's no going back. You can rename flora, fauna, and minerals. As a general guideline for renaming all of these, it's recommended to keep the original name in parentheses along with the new name. Once that name is submitted, it's the same thing as renaming a system. There's no going back. The change is permanent, and that will apply to anything you rename, even planets. And this concludes our renaming tutorial. I hope the information I provided will be of some help. Don't forget that your individual organizations will always be there to help you, and there's always the Wiki, which has a lot of information. I wish you nothing but the best on your exploration. Until next time, this is Agent Bahan, signing off.